vermicelli upma today, and it's a pure vegetarian recipe, and it's just vermicelli boiled in choice vegetables. So for this, like, have you ever seen vermicelli? Do you know vermicelli? Yeah, it comes in this packet, vermicelli, and actually it's like a pasta, which is made of wheat or rice. And presently I'm using vermicelli made of wheat, and sometimes you can use spaghetti, like it's just like spaghetti but thinner than spaghetti. So yeah, actually it has a quite great history to it. See, it looks like this. So it was developed in 14th century actually. So it comes from Italy. Varieties of vermicelli comes from Italy, and soon it became very popular in India. And especially South Indians eat this a lot. So yeah, actually let us start with recipe. So main ingredient is vermicelli, and I'm cooking this in boiled vegetables. So first what you have to do is you have to take this and roast it with oil or little ghee. So it looks like this. It turns brown. Actually it's like wheatish color, white color. This color, it turns to this color. So I have just brought it because it takes time, and you know, it needs uniformity. So what you just have to do is you can take, I use 2 cups of vermicelli, and proportionately I have taken vegetables and all. So if you are cooking for suppose 10 people or 20 people, you may need 4 to 5 cups. So like I have taken 2 cups of vermicelli and just roasted it with a little ghee. So okay, let's start cooking now.
When you say roasted,
yeah. So first I will cook vegetables, and then I will boil water. So generally it needs like a double amount of water. I will take 4 or 5 cups of water, put it to boil, because again it takes time to boil. Actually it's like a very easy and very nutritious recipe, which is food in itself. Like generally Indians take dal, rice, chapatis, everything, and this recipe is something which is all in one, and it's very nutritious and very easy to make. And generally it takes time to chop vegetables and cook, otherwise it's very easy. And this recipe actually, you know, my mother used to do when I come from college or school, and as children we used to like it very much. Okay, so it's general how you cook any vegetable. You start with mustard seeds and cumin seeds, right? So okay, heat little olive oil. You can use olive oil or you can use any vegetable oil. So heat it for some time.
when you say roast, you know, the roasted vermicelli, do you mean put it under the broiler or put it in a pan or?
Put it in a pan.
Oh, like pan,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of saute
Pan, you
it,
add
right.
some ghee. Ghee will melt, and you
Oh.
mix it thoroughly. So
saute
it slowly
it.
changes its color.
Oh, okay.
So it turns it turns brown like this.
Okay. Yeah.
You may get roasted vermicelli in market.
Oh, you
also.
can?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you can use that also.
Yeah.
Okay. half or 1 spoon mustard seeds.
Where do you buy mustard seeds and cumin seeds that are not
Anywhere.
super expensive?
Indian stores.
Any Indian store
Okay, really?
you can get.
Affordable there.
So add little thing.
Whole Foods probably.
This is called ghee or Asafetida.
What's the other name for Asafetida?
This is high, right? Make it look.
The other one.
Yeah, that one. You want to raise the water so it boils.
Asafetida. And then you need to add peanuts. Half cup or 1/3 cup peanuts is enough. Actually, I brought this raw peanuts. I mean. So if you have roasted peanuts, then you can add later. No need to add in oil. So when you bring raw peanuts, it's good that you add in oil because it soaks and it becomes hard. It becomes very tasty if you add in oil. And this is again optional. You can use this black gram or chana dal. Chana dal. What is it called?
Urad dal.
This is urad dal. You can add chana dal, black gram, yeah, bengal gram.
Chickpea.
Split gram. Pea
Gram
gram.
flour.
Split peas, yeah. You can add split peas also. It's your choice. Like you want any nuts and dals, you can add first, or it's optional. You can just go with peanuts. Okay. Once that is done, you now start adding one by one vegetables. Start with green chilies and curry leaves. Like some people put like lot of oil and some take less oil. But it's better if you always take oil or olive oil little more, and vegetables oil which are full of fat and all you can use according to your taste. But I feel like we are always like more oil for taste, so I put little more oil. Okay, and now it is time to add vegetables one by one.
Are those hot chilies or just regular green chilies?
Green chilies, green pepper chilies.
They're hot.
Yeah.
It's chili.
Like Mexican hot chilies.
Yeah, like jalapeno.
Jalapenos?
Something like
No,
Not like bell
regular
peppers.
green chilies can work or any chilies. Where you just to add pepper.
No, bell peppers are
Now you start adding vegetables and it's your choice, completely your choice. Actually, what my mother used to do is like whatever vegetables are there in fridge and they are like rotting for long time, get it and cut it and put it in this. So I just took 4 vegetables, like first carrot, you should add actually how one which takes time to cook. You better put first, and then slowly you add one by one, which take less time. Like frozen peas, they are already cooked, so they need less time to cook, right? So you can add that later.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about adding lentils. Do you have to soak them or anything first?
Sorry?
You said something about you could even add lentils. Did you say that?
Yeah, lentils, chickpeas.
But do you have to soak? Do you have to soak them first or anything, or can?
No,
They be
not
dry.
needed.
They can
Like
be
you
dry?
have to, if you want to add after adding vegetables, then you have to soak. I have added it on in oil,
First. And
right?
oil? Oh, you can
So
do
yeah,
that.
it
Oh,
oil
okay.
it becomes like hard, and when I add water, it immediately gets soaked and it is done.
Oh,
So you need not soak it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what does that add flavor-wise?
Sorry?
What kind of flavor did that add? 'Cause I've seen that in recipes before, but I've always wondered what that really did.
You feel very good to eat when you know. It's like dal, a mixture of dal, vegetables, and rice. Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
All carbohydrates, like everything. I said like when I cook this, it's like putting all in one food. So, especially this is breakfast recipe. Indians take this as breakfast.
Wow.
Sponge, yeah.
So they take it in breakfast or even evening. You don't like to take dinner so soon. So what you will do? You just go and do some vegetable boil and put vermicelli and it's done. And you can have proper nutritious food and you know it's really filling, heavy. Okay, next you can add please tomatoes. See, actually it's your choice. You can add cauliflower, you can add broccoli, you can add you know sometimes you know, my mother used to add beets and brinjals also, but that gives some different taste and you know somehow we have to eat, so we used to eat. But like when you are cooking for some guest or something, you need to be very choosy about vegetables. So like capsicum, tomatoes, peas, and this is all which looks very good and really it adds good taste. It is better to add tomato at the end because you know tomato has this nature that it doesn't allow others to cook and it becomes mushy and all. So first I generally do like that. I add tomatoes in the end, tomatoes and lemon. I add it in and it will be like garnish and you know it adds taste. If I add first tomato, it becomes like liquid and it spoils all taste. You don't get tomatoes. So this is how I do. Yeah, you can add cashew nuts also. I forgot cashew nuts. In oil, you can add cashew nuts. So it's, I think it's late.
It's too late.
So you can add the cashew nuts when you add this peanuts at a time.
That's at the very beginning then? That's at the more the beginning that you add the nuts.
Yeah, at the beginning you need to add.
Okay.
It's very hot.
Is the heat on under the water?
Yeah, it's boiling.
Okay.
I boiled it because some people, you know, they put Asafetida in boiling water and they take for upma, especially those upma which are made of semolina. Semolina, you know, that upma rava. It's called upma rava. Semo?
Farina.
Not farina. Semolina. Semolina. So for that they add Asafetida in water. But I generally don't prefer because it gives very raw smell in this upma. Because semolina absorbs that, it doesn't make any difference. So I just added in oil. So it's your choice. Like if you like,
Is that very high?
you can add that way also.
It's very high, right?
The front burner, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
it's
the
one
front-
thing is like at this spot you can add you know leftover rice to make a rice upma also. Leftover rice is there, then you can add salt and turmeric, then it turns out to be very nice thing to eat. If you don't have any salad, any dal, anything to eat, so at this spot you can add little salt and turmeric, add remaining leftover rice, and you can cook properly and take.
Do you cook the turmeric? You have to cook that turmeric,
Yeah,
right?
you can add turmeric.